everyone join us. My name is Starwin. I'm here GMing these fine fellows today. We will be playing through the campaign region of Tynac Kingdom in Elsparia. And let's see here. Just to kind of go down this list, let's just have everybody give your name of your character, your class, your race, and just a short, a little short story of yours as I call you out. And I'm just going to go down my list as I have you on my character sheet here, starting with Bar. Bar.
Okay. I'm playing Bar, the Halfling Rogue, and my character is a criminal that has recently escaped from jail.
And what race are you?
Halfling.
Halfling. Okay, yeah, that's right.
And my character recently escaped jail with Gideon, and he was put in jail for blackmailing.
All right, and let's move on to Justin.
Alright, so character's name is Justin the Nick of Time. He is a gnome, specifically a rock gnome. He is a wizard. A little backstory on him is all his life he wanted to obtain more knowledge, whether it be through spells and magic or through his tinkering. And currently he is looking to see how much he can learn, whether it's in easy to find or in hard to find places.
All right, let's move on to Bridget.
My character is a cleric of the Grave Domain. She worships a god who is very little known in the Tynac region, the Raven Queen. And she is traveling with her good friend Fernberg across the lands and trying to find some people to make that a bit safer.
All right, moving on to Tazir.
My name's Tazir. I'm a drow sorcerer. I'm pretty guilty about some stuff that I did in my past, so now I'm just trying to help people and make a difference.
All right, and Bernberg.
I'm playing Fernberg the Druid. There's nothing really to say that's important about Fernberg. He's just a loyal soldier for Bridget and her quest. But deep down, he wants to be a little bit more than what he is.
And what race are you?
I'm dwarf as well.
Alright, let me put us on some more intense music here. See, I think that covered everybody that's present for now, right?
Present voice, not in
Yeah,
roll
waiting for Salmachi to get back from his little run, so we'll have him do his introduction when he gets in. Last time we left off, we had the groups kind of split it up. We had the two halflings and a gnome join in the adventure guild. They went ahead and got signed up and pretty much took whatever jobs they could find on the board right away. New jobs got posted. They tried to get to it. The other parties that are also there looking for jobs managed to take them before they did. So they got ready to take the next job that came in with the mage hand hovering and the rogue waiting to snatch it up. About that time, a couple of the other Team A as I like to call them, Bridget and Tazir, you guys came in and kind of met these three little midgets, and now I'm probably going to get called out on it. You had conversation with them talking about how this guild works. Eventually the rest of your party joined up and everybody got signed in, and a marshal came in with another order. And even before the staples were freshly tacked, the mage hand snatches it off the board as the rogue tried to snatch it up too, and then it just kind of hovered over to the party as they were kind of looking it over. And now they have two job postings that they're looking into. One, they're looking for a lynx-like cat for a 15 gold piece reward. And the other that they just snatched is tending to a phase spider in a hunting ground for a 100 gold reward. If you would like to, I have put these in your journal. I believe we can take a quick peek at them together. So if we were to go to journal, I found you links to look at. And then there's the spider posting. And with that, you guys noticed in the windowsill, right as you all got to getting to know each other, you saw the lynx actually jump off the windowsill and run down the road. And we left with, wow, so Machi was actually trying to lead that charge, but with him currently on the road, it's going to be kind of hard for him to do. So at this time, you guys just saw the cat jump out the window, and now you are left to your own devices. How would you like to proceed? Should we roll initiative, perhaps? Maybe that's how we should proceed. Oops, wrong page. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, just to kind of get an order for who's going to react first. Click your token, open up your character sheet, and then roll initiative if you don't know how to do
I don't
that.
have control of my token.
I keep forgetting that's the mechanic.
Why is there a 0.15 there? And who was that who said they couldn't control?
Fernberg.
Okay, let me check that.
The 0.15 is the tiebreaker.
There you go, yeah, I probably gotta do that. Let me get all these little things down. And Bridget's probably in the same boat as you. No, she's set. Alright. Currently have it set to they're seeing player side, so hopefully, but I don't know, I might switch that back to GM. Alright, so let's see, everybody roll.
I believe so.
Starting with Bar, you just saw the links or was pointed out, and you are probably the furthest away, or I guess you were all about the same distance at some point there. What would you like to do?
Do I recognize it as the one on the paper?
Oh yeah.
Then I will rush outside after it.
Alright, so yeah, as you go out the door, you definitely see that cat-like figure. He is bouncing and trotting down the street, going a full dash, and he's kind of walking out towards northeast east gate. So you look to your right, you see him running down the road. He's crawling between carriages that are coming down, between horses' legs, and he's starting to head out the eastern gate. That'll be about all your movement. I don't know if there's any kind of action you want to do, but
No, that's it.
alright. So next we come to Fernbird.
I'm kind of taken back by his just like sudden like dash out. I was here late and I never really like
Yeah.
read the objective board,
Yeah.
so I kind of just like remain seated, and I'll probably move as soon as I see Bridget move. To be honest, I'm not
Alright.
really sure what that guy's doing.
Tazir, what do you want to do?
Tazir is gonna, not as quickly as a loincloth friend, but he's gonna rush out the door and just look. Can he see the direction the cat ran in? Like which alleyway he ran down?
Well, he did run down an alley. He ran straight down the main street that's going east. And you could definitely see Bar looking down in the same direction as he's kind of making his way down there. He's still in a mid-run as it's coming up to your turn. Going further east, you definitely see this cat scurrying between carriages and horses. He's just ducking and diving and trying to, not literally trying to lose you guys, but he's definitely making it hard for you to catch him.
About how far away is he?
About 60 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move up as far as possible, and then I'm going to use dancing lights to kind of just put 4 orbs around him to kind of block him in so he stops running.
Okay, go ahead and... So your ideal is to entrap him in light. that doesn't do anything else.
But, I mean, he's a cat. If he sees lights pop up in front of him, I assume he's not gonna just run straight into it.
He runs right past your lights.
Okay, well, that's it for me then.
Alright. With that, let's see here. Moving on to Justin.
All right, Justin's gonna move as far as he can towards the cat. He is gonna cast Mage Hand and try and have the Mage Hand try and grab onto the cat and sort of restrain it from moving.
I know it doesn't require a range attack, but since it's trying to grab onto him, I'm going to make you make a range attack against it.
Okay. Do you want me to roll just a 20?
Roll a 20, add your spell range attack modifier. Holy smoke.
And,
yeah,
yeah, that'd be a 25.
Yeah, so you grab its tail, it kind of stops for a minute, but due to its mass and weight, and the mage hand only being able to hold 10 pound, it holds it there for a second, so you therefore slowed it for 10 feet, but after a while it's going to break out of that grab on the next turn, so yeah, you definitely slowed it down a little. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm just gonna keep trying to go for the cat. That'll be all.
Alright, Bridget, what would you like to do?
I in my very heavy plate armor, a dwarf woman is like running, like going jingle 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 through the adventure hall. She kind of gets like halfway, realizes everyone is going much faster than her, and then can I find like a waiter around or something?
A barmaid that was walking by? Yeah.
Yeah, and ask for some meat, like some, if I can go and get like some meat scraps.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, she will definitely, you just want like cooked meat or just some cooked meat that's left over. So she'll take that moment and go look. It's gonna take a little while, but she'll definitely go look for you if you want that.
And then I'm gonna turn to Fernberg and say, Fernberg, that cat's worth 15 gold. I think that person who's looking for it really wants it back. And that's my turn.
Alright, Bar, you're about 60 feet away from it. And you see this mage hand holding onto the tail. And it's just about to break free. Matter of fact, I didn't even give it a spot to go, so my apology. This here is actually going to move 20 and then 30. So he's going to get 110 feet away instead of 120. So you saw this cat held for a moment, and then all of a sudden it squeezes its tail out of the mage hand. Bar, you're up. It moved 110 feet away from you. That's the current distance between you and the cat. Push.
What?
No, go ahead. I thought you were quiet there for a minute.
Is there anything, is there anything piled up ahead of it?
No, it looks pretty clear. As a matter of fact, it's almost out the gate, heading out to the wilderness. The gate's wide open. There's still carriages that are just casually rolling in, trade caravans and other adventurers who are riding into town. So, yeah, like I said, this thing was ducking underneath the carriages and ducking in between horses just to kind of keep it from being captured. It got grabbed by the mage hand and then managed to use its force to slip out since it's only 10 pounds of pressure on the mage hand. Easily got away, but it slowed it down a little bit, and it still managed to get about 110 feet ahead of you.
Okay, at the end of my movement, can I yell at the guards at the gate?
If you want to share the reward.
Well, I mean,
what do you
they
want
don't
to
know.
share? What do you want to share?
I want to yell at them to. I yell, grab my cat.
Grab my cat. Hmm. You make a persuasion, and I'll do perception for them.
Persuasion or deception?
You do persuasion. They're doing perception to see if they even notice your cat. But I can tell you, even with your persuasion, even if just roll persuasion to see if they'll actively look for it, though. They hear you and they look around. However, the cat kind of ducked out of their vision and they were unable to catch where it went. But you do have them actively looking. The cat is closing in on the gate, though. It's almost about ready to jump out. And did you want to close some distance? You can close up to... You can do a double dash.
Yeah, I'll dash as quickly as possible.
So that'll put you at about 50 feet from it. Bernberg, you heard Bridget just tell you this cat is worth 15 gold.
I kind of let out a really grumbly sigh, just like and stumble out of the Adventurers Guild, and just like slowly walk after the rest of my new companions.
Alright.
I can't see the cat from where I am, can I? Like it wouldn't be in
You
speed
can
of me.
definitely see where everybody is kind of lining out, so you definitely got a bead of where it could be heading because of the way everybody's spaced out right now. So yeah, you can just start kind of make your way in that direction if you like.
I don't know if my leather armor has pockets, but I put my hands in my pockets and just like casually stroll up to the group. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Tazir.
Okay, so I run up another 30 feet closer to where I see the cat like running. I'm going to make my dancing lights fly over to in front of him, and they're all going to like swirl around each other until they form the shape of like a man made of light standing in front of it, and he's gonna like goalie style stand up in front of it and try to like seem as if it's gonna catch it.
Let's see what we got here. It kind of shies away from it for a minute. However, it is kind of wary that you're trying to drop lights around it, so it just kind of jumps. Probably slowed it down another 10 feet. However, he's still going to progress a little further on his turn.
Yeah, and that's it for me.
Alright, Justin?
Realizing that this cat is probably faster than anyone in this group, Justin's gonna slow down and sort of just look around for who is running beside him and try and look for the other two, Bridget and Fernberg, and just try and meet up with them again.
Alright, Barmaid managed to pick up a scrap of meat from a plate nearby that was left behind, so she hands it off to you, Bridget.
Oh, thank you very much.
No problem, lass. Good luck.
Alright. I'm going to take that meat and go after the others.
Alright. Let's see here. For the sake of... See, we're at the top of the new round, so what we're going to do here... Let me take a moment to hide some things real quick, though. Alright, progressing a little ways, and you all kind of eventually get on the road. You could probably move your tokens as you want there. I'm gonna say Salmachi's character, the barbarian, he's been just kind of beating along as fast as he can, just trying to keep up. So he's definitely got a bead that this cat is in this direction. You all kind of meet up with him. Are you here now, Salmachi?
That I am.
Alright, I think I need you to roll initiative. Did you click your token? Alright, cool.
Yeah, it popped up in the tracker.
Alright, cool. And I need to add a couple things to the initiative. So as you guys close in on the cat, he kind of stops for a minute. And he looks to you guys, and then you see 3 black figures in the background just kind of appear out of the woods. And he kind of darts behind them, and I will reveal those figures as soon as I learn how to do roll 20. Give me a second. There we go. Yep. Let me get out of that layer now. So the cat kind of darted off in this direction, and then these 3 panther-like figures just kind of stalk out, ready to defend the little kitten from you guys. So with that, we have a current order, and we have 3 panthers in the road, starting with Bar. How would you like to proceed? I'm going to kind of move you guys in a little bit about like who got to where first. I would say you 2 were able to keep up. You, Tim. See, one of these isn't even here. Okay, Marcus' character. I'm just gonna put him over here. Alright. Alright, that's about where everybody's at, I would think. I'm gonna put you right there. Alright.
I think I'm behind there, but.
Alright, that'll work. Bar, you're up.
Okay, I see the 3 panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't get by them without, you know, they're aggressively protecting the cat.
Yeah, they are. They look like they're in an aggressive pose right now.
Well, I will stop and, I guess... I will shoot the middle one with my bow and then get behind the barbarian.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
You think I'm gonna be covered?
Yes.
Are we doing that again?
I have some bad news for your cover strategy.
That is a miss. I believe. Yep. So yeah, you fire your bow off. The arrow shoots short. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Movement or anything?
Can I use a... Well, no. That's it.
I mean, you haven't used a bonus action. You could probably hide somewhere.
Is that rock there beside me?
Or actually, you don't have cunning actions yet.
Yeah, I'll just get behind the barbarian a few, feet back.
Alright, Fernberg, you kind of hear an arrow go off, but it's short shot. It missed, and you can hear the growl of 3 panthers on the road.
Okay. Just thinking. Okay, I'm gonna move up to the side of my companion.
Alright.
So let me check something. Okay, I'm out of range. I'm gonna like slam my shoulder into the back of his shoulder. Kind of just like, not like a real malicious sort of intent, but just kind of like settle down a little bit. And I'm gonna like kind of put my big stocky frame in his space, so it's a little uncomfortable for him to like get his bow out and draw it. Just like trying to prevent him from shooting again.
Alright.
And I'm gonna end my turn whilst remaining silent.
Alright. Gideon. Salmachi, you up?
Yep. I'm trying to count something here real quick.
Alright.
Beautiful.
What, do you want the cat?
I want the cat something fierce.
I see.
So I can actually pass between the 2 of them there without entering threats and land myself right here.
But that's all you can do, or? So don't.
I mean, unless you let me, attempt to grapple the kitty.
No, that's an action. And I believe you used your action to double dash.
Yeah, I use the dash action.
Alright. So that's your turn. Tazir.
Tazir is gonna look around at what's happening and he's gonna back up about 10 feet. Gonna make that 20 feet.
Okay.
And if any of these panthers like make an aggressive action, he's preparing a chill touch against them.
Are
And
they even
that's
on the list?
my turn.
I think I forgot something here. Alright, we'll let them go at the top of the round. That's no problem. Alright, so let's see here. That was Tazir. Justin.
Okay. Justin's gonna move up to straight here, and he is gonna cast. Let's see. He is gonna cast Magic Missile, and one dart for each panther.
Alright, roll your damage. Dart 1.
And that's +1, so that's 5 for the first.
Okay.
It's 4 for the second.
Okay.
And 3 for the third.
Alright, so yeah, 3 magic missiles forces out 1 for each one. They both kind of wince in pain, not knowing where it came from. And you can definitely hear a bunch of growling and hissing and all that good stuff. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
That will be all.
Alright, Bridget, you are up.
I'm going to walk up next, well, jog up next to the rest of the group. I see that Fernberg is not so sure about fighting, which, and as a druid, I have a feeling I want to, defer to him in these matters, but also the rest of the group is fighting. So, I rather than, I give guidance to Fernberg, and I say, whatever you think you should do here, I'll back you up. And I give him, which gives him a D for an ability check of his choice.
Alright. At this point, the cat that you were after, he jumps between your legs, dashes off, and then runs in just this general direction. Where did those magic missiles come from? Here?
Yep.
Alright, let me see. Movement. 50. Alright, let me do some quick math. See what we're doing. Okay. These two close in on that direction. 10, 15, 20, 25. 50. And this one comes over here and attacks you. Okay. Now. So many sheets. Alright. Seeking, smell, pound. Alright, so if they move within 20 feet straight forward at a creature and then hit with its claw attack, which it will do, the target must succeed a DC saving throw strength in order to not be knocked prone. So here's the claw attack on Starting with the barbarian. Yeah, I think that is.
Just straight up strength check then?
Yep, the strength check for, and you fail, you are not
Ouch.
prone. Jeez. Which will give his buddy advantage on his roll. So that's 7 points of damage, and you did not rage, did you?
Not yet. I hadn't actually wanted to fight anything. I just wanted to catch the kitty.
Yeah, and these kitties don't want you catching that kitty. So, yeah, claw attack from the other one. At advantage. 19 hits. And 6 more slashing damage. So, yeah, these two cats get on top of Gideon. One of them pounces on him, claws him to the ground. The other one gets up behind him and gets another good claw on him. So, yeah, you got a couple kitties raking across your body there. With that, it is... Oh, wait, no, I owe one more attack. Let's see here. To Justin. Alright, Justin, here's yours. So this cat full sprints from where he was, and he comes after you after realizing where those magic missiles hit. Oh, wait, that's the wrong line. Know that. I meant to hit you with the cloth. 8 a miss.
Not misses.
Alright, so you're safe. And with that, these...
And as I see him swiping at him, I reach down and touch the shadow below me, and an arm stretches out of it and grabs at the cat that's attacking Gideon.
what are you using?
Chill touch. I'm guessing 11 misses.
Yes, that missed. And what the heck is up with that picture? Yeah,
It's
that's
best, best just to accept the gifts that you're going to be seeing from Shakir. It's just best to accept it.
very well. No, yeah, so your chill touch kind of misses. The panther kind of darts out of the way of it. Bar, it is your turn.
I am going to assist the barbarian, or Gideon.
Alright.
So I'm going to run forward toward him and get a little closer to get better accuracy.
Alright, go ahead and move. So he darts out from underneath the shield. Fernbird's shield was trying to block you from attacking again, but you kind of duck around and go over.
Yeah. And I will shoot another arrow at the panther's mauling my friend.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack. That will hit. Which one do you want, top or bottom?
Yeah, left. The top.
Okay, roll damage. That is what you needed. And with that, the arrow spins right into the neck of the panther, and it spirals over and falls dead off to the side. Anything else with your move?
No.
Alright, and with that, Fernbird. You just saw that halfling walk up there and shoot that panther.
And it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I look back and I look at the panther behind me, and I kind of reassess the situation. I think it's clear that my companions aren't really like versed with animals, so Fernberg kind of just like grits his teeth and makes a movement towards this one.
Alright.
5 feet. Do you count flanking as a rule? Like I know some DMs don't.
You
And I'm
can
okay
get
with that.
advantage if you're sandwich.
Yeah.
If you were
I just
here,
wasn't
you
sure.
can get
Yeah.
advantage.
So I'm just gonna come in behind this panther, and I'm just gonna pull out my hand axe and just like swing it down into its tailbone.
Alright, go ahead and roll that attack. That is a hit. And damage.
Very nice.
Your axe slams right into the tailbone, and the cat arches it back, kind of haunched over as it starts to bleed out. It's still alive, but it is looking very worse for wear as it's almost dead. And it's kind of hissing at you and the or gnome in front of him. And with that, it is Gideon's turn. What would you like to do?
Well, unfortunately, as much as I didn't want to have to kill any kitties, they kind of just decided that playtime was over. So I'm going to go ahead and pop one of my 2 rages.
Okay.
Did you move the tokens? Or
No, I took you out of prone because I assume you're going to use your half movement to stand up.
Yeah, the one that was next to me.
The one that was next to you died, and he flung over.
Okay. I was really confused there for a second.
Yeah, there's nothing more than thematics.
Gotcha. And I'll be making an attack on the one dead in front of me. See what I can do there.
That's a hit.
For 10 damage.
Holy smoke, so you bring the hammer down. Bam! Smashed it right through his head, and that panther is now dead on the ground.
Then I will use the last half of my movement
To close in on the kitty. Okay.
to come to the kitty.
Alright. With that, Tazir, what would you like to do, sir?
Tazir is gonna touch his shadow again and send an arm out at the last living panther.
Alright, go ahead and roll your...
16.
That's a hit. How do you want to do this? As your
So
arms
this
reach out.
shadowy arm just reaches up out from the ground and grabs it and just squeezes on its neck until it breathes its last breath and just drops it onto the ground.
No, alright, so then there, the limp body of a dead panther falls to the ground. You are now left with the kitten, who is still trying to run away from you guys. Justin, what would you like to do? You'd see 3 dead panthers on the field that were threatening your party. The only thing left is the lynx that is kind of off to the northwest of you.
Okay. I am gonna move. Let's see. I will move to right here. And I am going to cast Mage Hand. And what I want to do is trying to push it towards Gideon.
Alright, I'm going to have him see if he's perceptive to see it. Or actually, I should roll this. Sorry, reroll. He kind of notices your mage hand from the last time when you try to grab its tail, so it kind of ducks out of the way of it. But let's just say you kind of made him react, and he jumped back that way. So still got kind of what you wanted out of that. Bridget, you're up.
I'm going to. Ooh, I'm going to walk up towards the cat and towards our injured barbarian friend. So I'm pretty sure I can only get 25 feet. About there.
Alright. Anything else on your turn, or is that all you got?
No, that's about it. Right now.
Alright. With that, kitty cat, what do you want to do? Alright, you see him dart off to the east, or at least to the right of this road, which is south, technically. The Panthers are dead, so Bar, you're up. Bar, you're quiet.
Oh, I, yeah. I do I see anything in the forest other than the links?
Mm, just the shrubbery and the forest that's fixing to come up as he seems to be darting into it.
I'll chase him to the tree line.
Go ahead and move.
I think that'll be all I can do.
Alright, Fernberg, what would you like to do?
Are these just like teenage or adult panthers? Like, are they large or
They're adult size.
I'm gonna slide my axe back into like my belt hilt, and I'm gonna look back at the drow. Thanks for not using drow magic on this creature. I don't want you to desecrate it. And I kind of like grab onto its back legs and start dragging it with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go towards Bridget with the corpse of the panther, but it clearly looks like I'm walking towards the other panthers. I have no interest in the cat.
Alright, no problem. Gideon.
Seeing as I'm going to end up falling out of rage because everything's dead, I'm going to just continue chasing the kitty because it's a kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Tazir.
Tazir sees that this is far beyond anything he could like deal with, so he's just gonna shyly make his way towards like where he sees Bridget and Fernberg standing.
Alright, so you're making your way up there. Justin.
Yeah.
I think Justin's going to assist Fernberg in what he's doing. And I guess try and help him carry the panther where he desires, I guess.
So let me get this right. A gnome's gonna come over here and try to help a dwarf carry a panther that he's already got a good hold on.
I mean, I want to act like, I'm
Okay. He's
caring
helping.
of what
He's helping. Alright, Bridget, what would you like to do?
Alright. It looks like we didn't really... We scared the lynx more than anything, you guys. I think these panthers are trying to protect it, maybe? Maybe we need to reassess how we're doing this. And I say this to the people who have actively stopped chasing, so it's not very useful.
Yeah.
And then, I say, Tazir, your magics were very strange. I've never seen anything like that. And then that's all.
So you're gonna be hanging out there still?
Yeah.
Alright. The cat will climb the tree. And he gets about 20, 30 feet, 40 feet. He gets about 40 feet into the tree, where it's near the tip top, and he's kind of staring down at you guys. And Bar, you were up.
He's like close to the tree line though.
He's in a tree. He is literally up that tree.
Okay.
He's at 40 feet up.
I really want the coin.
Climb the tree. Climb the tree. No.
We know how that goes with this guy. No.
What would you like to do?
I don't want to, but I'm pretty sure that Bar would, so I'm going to climb or attempt to climb the tree.
Shit.
I need an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. You're pulling yourself up, your weight. You're not doing anything acrobatic yet. And let's see, your movement speed would be half if you're going up. So you get about 15 feet up, a little less than that. But the cat's hanging out at 40. And you get to make another athletics check to go up higher. And every time you go up, if you fail that check, there's a possibility that you might fall to the ground. So just so you know. So yeah, that's your turn. So Bar starts climbing this tree trying to chase the cat up. Fernberg, what would you like to do? Just keep going after the Panthers?
I turn back to the gnome. What was your name again?
Justin.
Take this to the other bodies. Don't touch them. Don't skin them. Leave them. We'll take them back to the Adventure Guild with us. I'll go try and help with this cat. So the cat's in the tree. How far up in the tree is it? Like,
He's about 40 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna move towards cat. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm still out of range. I guess I'm gonna use my dash action just to get a bit closer. And I'm gonna move towards my companions.
Question mark?
Oh, what's the matter? Did I fuck up?
No, you're fine. I was just saying, are these your companions? You're still in questioning.
Yeah, we'll put companions with like a couple
Quotation marks.
those. And I'll look up at them and I'm like,
Damn, I'm still on the ground.
what are we doing?
So technically, he's kind of like trying to climb that tree.
I just like start stroking my beak, just like absolutely mesmerized by the idiocy.
Yeah, you see this halfling slowly trudging his way up this tree somehow, and the barbarian is just about ready to go, which is now your turn.
I'm not gonna climb the tree. I'm just gonna look over as he approaches. It's okay. Bar get kitty.
Bard get kitty. Or that's Bard get kitty. Alright, so you're just gonna stand
I'm
there.
gonna wait till my next turn.
Alright, so
Yeah,
you guys
wait
are
till
just
my
gonna stay there. Alright, Tadzir, what would you like to do?
Tazira's just gonna like blush a bit at Bridget's words and like try not to make eye contact with anyone, and he's just gonna look out towards the river, and that's it.
Staying where you are or moving anywhere?
Yeah, he's just staying right there.
Okay, Justin, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move the cat where Fernberg would want me to, right next to
Alright,
the
so
others.
Go
as
ahead
far
and
as I
make your
could.
make your movement.
And I am bringing the dead panther with me. So
You know, I would like for you to make a strength check.
Because it's not in combat, can I have
The most ineffectual panther pull ever.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't get nowhere. You're tugging and tugging, and your gnome body just can't seem to pull this thing. Up one. Hold on.
Leave the panther where it's at. Give him 5 feet of movement as he falls on his ass.
I was seeing if there was going to be anything else. No, you're alright. But yeah, you try to pull it either by the leg or by the tail, or you keep switching, trying to find a good grip on it, and you're like, it's just not moving. It's just not moving. So yeah, you're kind of stuck there. Bridget, you're up.
I'm going to help Justin.
Alright, so...
Justin. I'm helping Justin. I'm not trying to demean him.
Alright, so
but I am.
Yeah. Alright, so basically, you kind of pick up one of the haunches, you're like, hold on, and just kind of let him feel like he's doing all the movement. And then you're just guiding the corpse.
Yeah, we're going a bit slowly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, because you kind of insisted him, you guys get about that far with it. There you go. So yeah, Bridget
Thanks,
comes over
Bridget.
there. Yeah, like you don't have to make the check because you're a medium creature.
Alright.
So yeah, the cat is just gonna be pawing back and forth on that branch, staring down at Bar as he tries to get closer. Bar, would you like to make another strength check to go further up?
Did you skip Gideon or?
No, he's after you. He's waiting on you to get up there to catch the cat. You're before him in the order. He stayed where he was.
Like it's okay. Bar get kitty. Bar good at getting things.
Well, I am. If there are any limbs nearby, the one that I'm on.
You just gotta make the strength check. I don't know what to
No.
tell you. Yep.
I'm just going to start
Are you
trying
gonna
to.
stay where you are? I mean, if you
Yes.
stay where you are, you won't have to make a strength check, but you're still not gonna catch the kitty. You're still about 35 to 40 feet away from the cat, by the way. Or, yeah, 35 at the most. 30, 25, 30. So,
I guess I'm going to. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'll start shaking the limbs, trying to scare it out of the tree.
Don't make the kitty fall.
I'm trying to get it down, not where it falls. Like just enough to make it move.
let me get either, yeah, do an intimidation check. Alright, and then what I'll do is I'll do a strength check on him to see if he can. Oh wow, he has shitty strength. See, you thought your strength check was bad. So,
Dang.
oh no.
Can I try to catch it when it falls?
So yeah, he's falling out the tree. Trying to debate how this is gonna end for the kitty. Acrobatics check if you're gonna try to catch it, and then I'll need you to make a strength check to stay in the tree.
Wait, is the cat like falling under me?
Nope, you missed the cat. Yeah, he's falling under you. So yeah, now the cat's
Um.
tumbling to the ground. He's about 10 feet away, and I will allow it's Fernberg's turn actually. So if you want to catch him before he hits the ground, this is your chance.
Absolutely. What would you like me to roll?
Since he's falling, just do a strength check. You'll definitely have a low DC since it's a light creature. Yeah, and with that, Fernberg, the cat lands right in your arms as you get right underneath it, and you kind of clench it in.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals as soon as it touches my skin.
Okay, so
And-
now you can speak with him.
I'm just gonna like slowly like soothe the cat, like as it's like in my hands. My index finger and middle finger go to the back of its ears. I'm slowly like just like patting the links, like just like soothing it and like speaking to it, just like really calmly, expressing that like I'm here for the cat, and I'm just gonna hold on to it like tight, but
No.
like patting it, like trying to soothe the cat.
He gives you bewildered eyes, and then as you're kind of doing this, let me go ahead and let you roll persuasion just to see how much this cat enjoys your pets.
Not very
He's
persuasive.
he's still a little wound up. You try to calm him down, but you're able to speak to him, so you can definitely make a case for him. At this time, you guys are no longer in initiative, but do be mindful of talking over each other. Anything you guys want to do, feel free to go ahead and. Oh, actually,
I want to pet the kitty.
I need either an acrobatics or a strength check from Bar to get out of the tree. Roll a 1, please. Okay. So yeah, with that, you kind of allow your weight to kind of sling down, and you manage to get down to the ground without any harm to yourself. So Bar manages to survive heights for once. And with that, yep, the Lynx isn't making any notion to run or anything. You kind of convinced it that you're there for it since you're able to actually convey that. And you know, the lynx kind of looks back to its panther friends that are now dead, and it's like, they're dead. They tried to save me.
I'm sorry. And I slowly walk with the cat away from the corpses,
Alright.
but like to keep it like, give like its back to the panther corpses. Bridget,
Pet the kitty.
Yeah.
make sure to bring those panthers with us. A pelt is worth a lot.
Well, all right.
And I start
I'm going
walking with
to.
the cat.
Well, I'm going to walk up to because I've got some meat. I'm going to walk up to Fernberg and I say, "Here, Fernie, I got some meat." And then I'm not so good with animals myself, so I give it to Fernberg. Who gives
Uh,
the cat.
So
I take the meat before she gives it to the cat.
Uh-huh.
And I like, kind of like, hesitate giving it anything. And I expect that the cat won't eat anything. Just like it's traumatized.
And then I go back to looking after this. So, we're pretty small people. I figure we're only like I can probably take a panther, but Fernberg's got a cat. Our halfling barbarian, can he take one?
Yeah, you could definitely take one.
I want to pet the kitty.
Oh, okay.
He wants to pet the actual kitty. So yeah, Fernberg has been walking around with the cat. You've been kind of trailing after him. Yeah, you've been kind of trailing him. So yeah, if you guys want to kind of move where you want to be right now.
I spin back to the halfling and I look at him with just like the sternest face possible. What are you doing?
I want to pet the kitty.
I'll let you pet the kitty if you go get the dead kitty and drag it with us.
I'll drag other kitty. Can I pet kitty now?
Yes, I like lean forward a little bit since he's smaller than me so he can pat the lynx.
Alright.
Sorry, your friends hurt me.
It's okay. They'll get you next time. No. I have more. No. No, none of that. None of that. But yeah.
It's Gideon, right?
Yeah, Gideon.
Okay, Gideon. Listen to me very carefully. See that big black kitty?
Yes.
Worth more than the lynx. Go get other big black kitty and drag it with us.
Okay.
Hurry up, Gideon. I look back towards, is it Bar that was climbing the tree?
Yeah, he's
yeah.
kind of brushing himself off about this time, I would think.
Bar, can you drag one of the other panthers?
I can try as long as I get a piece of the money that we make.
Understood. I look back at Bridget. I'm not being the leader. Please take control of the others, Bridget. And I just like try and walk towards the Adventure Guild
Alright.
so the guys don't do anything to the cat.
He's being quite leaderly right now, though.
You know, I could
I say that
definitely
to
tell.
the others.
So yeah, you all grab your prospective panthers, make your way back to the Adventure Guild with the lynx in hand. And the lynx kind of making small talk as you're carrying them back. It's like, where are you taking me?
I don't know. I like look down at the cat. Where have you come from?
I was from far away. I came over by ship. In these strange carriages with cages.
Other animals within these cages?
None that I recognize. None I could talk to.
How did you meet the panthers? Were they also on this ship?
They were the only felines I was able to come in contact with along the way. I managed to slip out the cage.
I like stop.
What's wrong? We're not moving.
I'll have to
Oh.
speak with Bridget. Hold on.
Fernberg, are you okay? Why'd you stop walking?
Yeah, you guys see him kind of chatting back and forth, and the cat's looking at him, but you definitely don't hear what the cat's saying, but he's definitely replying in words that you guys could kind of understand off and on, and you feel like there's a
I turn
conversation.
back to the. Oh, sorry.
No, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I turn back suddenly to the group, and I'm like, does anyone know anything about exotic animals in this city? Is there a trade?
Bar, you can make a knowledge check.
Intelligence.
Would I possibly know?
Gideon? No. Well, you know what?
I could have overheard.
I'll say if you could roll a knowledge as well. And this is like, what is the option? Is it not knowledge or is it straight intelligence? Let's see,
I think options here would be either history, investigation,
I'd give
or just a
history.
straight int check.
Let's go with investigation. We'll kind of say this is like information that you've been kind of collecting, Bar, and I'll let you make an investigation as well. All right, Gideon. Yep. Nope, none of them have a clue. None of your half
Could
friends.
Justin make a check?
You've been running with these guys, sure, why not? And you probably pay more attention than they do. Yeah, Justin, you actually know that there has been known that a circus has been going through. They were bound to go somewhere, but they haven't left the city yet. So apparently this might be the links that goes with that circus.
Okay. You know, there was sort of a party of I guess performers. This links might be associated with them, because I know performers like to bring stuff with them. So maybe this might be their links.
Maybe there's panthers as well, and I like gesture towards the panthers we're all carrying. I think we've made a mistake, my friends. I spin around and start walking back towards the Adventurers Guild. I'm just like holding onto the cat, trying to like give it comfort, because I have a feeling that this cat's gonna die, or at least be treated really poorly.
Can we keep Kitty?
So I'll be upset.
Fernberg, we don't have to give it back.
We don't. I
Of
spin around,
course
but
not.
like, but like I'm showing a bit more like excitement. We can let it go.
Of course, Fernberg. We
Wait,
always had the choice of what to do. What do you
What's
think,
that
Tazir?
circus?
Where are we going?
Well, I'd rather investigate these performers first. See what type of animals they have kept. Conditions the animals are treated in before we give them back. 15 gold isn't enough for a creature like this. The panthers, however, will be. Just in a different trade.
And the lynx is just kind of crawling on top of your shoulder a little bit. Like he's pawing at your shoulder, but he's not leaving your grip. He's just kind of looking over at everybody as he kind of continues to talk at you so that you can still understand him.
My eyes are gonna light up as I see the kitty poke his head over the shoulder. I like this kitty.
Yep. And he's just kind of there. He's like, so, what are we doing? Do I need to run? Do I need to hide?
You don't need to do anything. Just stay with me. Make sure you stay safe. I just like kind of release the grip a little bit, like trying to like show that I'm not forcing the cat to do what I want. I'm kind of giving it like the freedom to move around.
Yeah.
Kind of try like create a connection with it.
He kind of jumps off your arm, but since you got a stout shoulder, he kind of jumps on your shoulder and he's kind of like crawling on the back of your neck and kind of curling up against you in that direction. He's just kind of balancing himself up there as you guys are kind of continuously. Well, I guess you're still at a standstill, aren't you?
Oh, Fernie, he likes you.
Yeah, you can definitely hear purrs coming from his neck as he just kind of cradles himself around.
Okay. I guess I'll wait till we get back to the Adventurers Guild. to investigate these circus people.
Kitty is good at chase.
I think that in the barbarian, Gideon and I are going to each take a panther back.
All right. So
The barbarian and Gideon are the same person.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was trying to be polite and use your name.
all right. So for the sake of getting these panthers back, and I need to kind of know how you're going to go about. Like, do you want to go directly back to the guild hall? Do you want to even go to the guild hall? Do you want to try to take these panthers elsewhere? I can give you options based upon what you want to do.
I guess I'm leading the pack right now, aren't I?
And the cat.
Can I
Outside of
ask-
like the group's knowledge of the city, do I know anything about like tanneries or like hunting lodges, anything like that within the city?
There's a trade merchants guild. I'm not sure if they would deal with that though. There's definitely probably a leather worker in town.
Okay, interesting.
What about a taxidermist?
We can make one. I would say like maybe we can have a hunting lodge somewhere in this town that would also deal with taxidermy. And
Are
possibly
these like are these like the what you would call like the African leopard, or are they like the Asian one where they have the sort of leopard print, but it's very dark? So are they just like straight black, or do they have a leopard
I
print
actually
as
got
well?
you a picture in the event, the thing there, in your journal. If you want to see a
Oh,
picture
cool.
of it.
Well,
Yeah, this is a trade central town, right?
Yeah, this town is very
They
centralized.
should have a tannery somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's one of those items we never thought to make yet. So yeah, we can definitely see if we can find one, which will require investigation checks from whoever wants to look.
I was actually going to
I
ask.
will.
All right, so here's the deal.
Okay.
If we're going to do an investigation check, whoever has the best investigation might be the one you want to use, and then you can just have one other person try to help them. They'll get advantage on the roll. So if Bar is
I
the
could
better...
probably search.
All right, so we'll give it to Justin, is that right? Or am I
Yep.
hearing? Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigation.
Does anyone want to help me with this at all?
I'm helping.
Yeah, Bar is helping you. So you guys are like kind of looking around, poking around for information.
Nope. Don't know what happened there.
Double tap, but
18 and 24.
Yeah, you definitely find a tannery. And as a matter of fact, it was behind the inn. Like, there's a road that goes kind of north into the town, and there's you go past the general store. You see the guild hall right there. Then there's a street that goes between the inn on this cross street, and then some other buildings. And as you get behind the inn and take the road further north, you come across a hunting lodge that specializes in tanning and skinning.
I will take the panther that I'm dragging along the road and up to the tannery.
Yeah, this place is just basically named. It's called Tanner's Skinning. You find a half-elf, male ranger-looking character. He's got several pelts that are already on display, drying out on the leather racks. There's some leather armors and armaments that are in the background of his interior building where he's got his leather shop, but he's definitely out there working the leathering right now. As you guys can
did we all go there?
up to you guys how you want to do it.
I'd prefer if we were all there as a group. with the
Absolutely.
Panthers.
Then yes, everybody came together. Let's see here.
Can I pet Kitty again?
You asking me that like in character?
I dragged Big Kitty. Can I pet Kitty again?
Yeah, he's asking me that in character.
I speak to the cat. Look, the little thing. He may be the equivalent of a child, a human child. So if he pulls too hard, just give him a little scratch. Please don't.
That sounds like fun. The cat bounces off your shoulders and then actually jumps on top of Gideon's.
Kitty.
It kind of gives you
And
a daring look as you kind of look at him, Gideon. Here it goes.
This isn't a mice and men thing, or I'm going to strangle the soft thing to death, mind you.
I know, and he's just there. It's been conveyed what you want to do. So he's on your shoulder right now.
He's gonna like give little scritches like under his chin or something, you know.
Yeah, he likes that. He kind of perks his head up and he kind of closes his eyes and offers his little chinny little beard like part of his whiskers, and just kind of purring, and you definitely got him purring. So he's like happy with your pet. So you're not aggressive with him, and he's like, this guy's not so bad after all. And that's kind of what you caught from him.
Pretty kitty.
I walk up to Gideon and take the panther off him.
Alright, so...
Gideon, look after the cat. Don't let anyone take the cat, Gideon. And I pick up the panther and like walk into the tannery.
And I'm by his side with the other one.
Alright. The half-elf ranger, he kind of noticed you guys with a couple corpses, and he's like, selling the pelts, are you? Or meat and everything? Or do you need services and you plan on taking it back with you?
What are you going to give me for 3 panther corpses? The hides are slightly impacted.
We only have 2 with us, so...
Oh, do we only take 2?
No,
yeah, well, only 2 of us are like strong enough.
I thought we took 3.
Well,
I thought Bar took one as well.
Bar's got
Bar's like a little rogue. Did he take one?
Yeah, he's got one. He was alright. He was
alright, my mistake.
Yeah, he's got the one he shot the arrow through the head with.
Alright.
So, let's see, he's kind of considering.
I'm sorry, I was gone for a second. What happened?
They were just reaffirming that you did, in fact, drag a panther.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one there, he's got a split down the back. Looks like his corpse has been crumpled up. I don't know if the meat will be any good. I mean, if you're going to sell me the corpses, that is. Let's see here.
These haven't been killed more than 5 minutes ago. They're very fresh.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see here. This one here, well, so much for a head trophy. But that's fine. I'll give you, for the whole lot, 40 gold.
Is this guy an elf?
Half elf.
Okay, for anyone that's looking at my face, I look really angry at him. Like, really angry.
Is this Desir?
No, the
Or no, who's being
the tannery dude. Fernberg.
Oh, Fernberg. Okay, that's who I thought I was listening to. Why, you don't like that price? What's 40 gold? All 3 of those, I take them off your hands. Otherwise, you can let them rot.
40 gold's a lot of money.
I dropped the panther on the ground.
Alright. So, do you want the 40 gold or not? I just haven't heard a yes.
Bridget, I'll let you deal with it, and I just walk out of the place. I don't want to talk to him.
So yeah, he kind of reluctantly let you deal with it, Bridget. What do you want to do?
It was a bad day, that's all. We're going to take we're very grateful for that money and for you taking these off our hands. Thank you.
Did your rogue friend might want to say something? Because I do.
Yes.
You started. You started something. I didn't know if you were going to finish.
Yeah, I was going to wait. I will say that they are very fresh. And how about at least 35 each?
Roll persuasion. Look, I offered you 40. They are fresh, like you said. I'm willing to go up to 60. How about that? Flat 60 for all 3, though.
I think that's fine with me.
Alright, so, yeah, and he kind of directs you guys to put the corpses where he can start his work on them, and he counts out 60 gold pieces, and he kind of offers it out. He doesn't know who wants to take it, so whoever wants it.
I guess I will.
Bridget, who?
Justin.
Justin picks it up. All right. So he's like, "Oh, all right." The gnome has the 60 gold, and I can already hear an audible sigh from the dwarf. All right, and with that, he pretty much goes to work on tanning these hides and gets them set up. Is there anything else you want to do in this vicinity?
Mr. Justin Danico Time, are you going to share the money with all of us?
Well, of course.
Oh, I just wanted to
Somebody
make
asked.
sure how this arrangement works, you know?
Oh yeah. So let's see. There is 7 of us, correct? 6 of us?
7 of us, yes.
7 of us. Okay. So
He's got his abacus out. He's doing math in the air.
yeah, right now Justin's trying to like
Oh,
think on the fly. There's gonna be a little left over, because 7 doesn't go into 60 perfectly. I mean, here I guess you can take the extra few gold. I'll hand like
Oh.
13 gold to Bridget and 10 to everyone else,
oh, thank you.
It'd be 9 to everyone
or
else.
not 9 to everyone else.
I was about to say, huh? Number sounds a little off.
Sounds real off.
Alright, so there you go, guys.
It's
You-
supposed to be 8 to everyone, and Bridget gets 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. 8 gold pieces. So yeah, now you're left with the dilemma what to do with the lynx, as it stays perched on top of Gideon's shoulder.
Gideon is just happy right now. Like, this is the best.
Nice.
I kind
Like-
of. You go.
Well, I for one don't care what happens. I've got my payment from the job that we took, so
Hey, well, remember,
mean-
we still have to turn in the actual job form to the clerk over at the guild, so that's an extra 15 gold to split.
I mean, you guys said that the cat would be treated badly, right?
I think that's what Fernberg thinks.
Then we can't give him back.
No take Kitty.
As you're having this conversation, you definitely some strange-looking folks walking up and down the street. They're dressed in flamboyant-looking gear. Looks like they might be part of that circus, and they seem to be just kind of walking down the street, looking in any random direction. And then they
Wait,
notice
how many of them are there?
there's about 3 of them.
Okay.
They kind of look towards your party and see the lynx atop of the halfling barbarian. With that, they kind of come towards your party. Excuse me, and this here is a human male, and he's got a female that's human as well that's following with him, and then another guy that's one of his friends that's a dwarf. That lynx, that cat that you have on your shoulder, are you perchance one of those adventurers who went out to find him?
We found the kitty in the forest.
I'm going to whisper to the
We found a kitty in a forest a long way away. This is our cat that travels with us.
Mm.
You were whispering what, my dude?
I was going to see if we were going to turn this in or not.
Who did you whisper that to me?
What?
So a bar is trying to whisper to somebody without being noticed that, are we turning this cat in or what? Is that right?
I look at Bar and I give him like a solid nod, like maybe we should look into this a little bit more with these people. I walk up to the side of Gideon, and my hand is like firmly rested on the hilt of my hand axe. How do you know it's your cat?
Look, there's not any, if I'm not mistaken, any cats that look like that. It's from
So
a
you're
different
saying
region.
this is an exotic cat?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's what our circus specializes in, and we have exotic animals and pets that, people come to see because they're not from around here. Nope, we came from Parenthia, and this is one of our creatures that we brought over to show off and showcase in our circus.
I turn to the cat. Do you like these people? I say it out loud too, so they can hear me talking to it.
It's been over 10 minutes.
Can I cast it again?
Do you have the spell slot for it?
Yeah, I've got 2, I think, at first level. Oh, but should I cast it again?
Decisions. Because you guys still...
Can I... sorry, go.
Can you what?
Just by the read of the cat, like, how is the cat responding to these people that obviously it's familiar with? Like, are the ears down? Is it cowering? Is it interested in them? Like, what's the cat's temperament right now?
As far as interest, it does seem like it's not interested. Gideon's got his attention, and anytime he kind of looks towards him, he kind of shies away from it.
Okay. And I want to ask the circus. I'm assuming that we can claim, they're circus people, right?
Yeah.
They're from the circus.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to ask, how well are their cages kept?
Oh, what do you mean?
The animals that you bring.
Like,
I'm sure you have very exotic animals. How well are their cages kept?
Look, if you're asking how he got away, whenever one of our guys was coming in to clean the cages, the door got left unlocked and he was able to push through and he left. Like, I get it, creatures get scared. They're in a foreign land. They don't know where they are, but we do our best to take care of our animals. Really, we do. And yeah, he's just one part of the show that just kind of makes all the little kids go, and...
If we do see another Lynx around here, I will tell you, but I'm sorry, but this one has been with us for quite some time. It's a dear friend of my friend, and I point to the other halfling, Gideon.
This is kind of complicated because Lynx aren't very well known in this region. They know that that's the Lynx, and you trying to persuade them that it's not, it's going to be kind of hard to do, even with the disadvantage. It would have to be like, the DC itself would have to be extremely high, because that would... Go ahead and make a deception check. You have a high DC, though. Yeah, you didn't meet it. Very high. So, yeah, they're like, no, that's our Lynx, I'm telling you. And, look, we put in a registration with the Adventures Guild. If you guys are a part of the Adventures Guild, we'll go down there with you, and we'll take the Lynx off your hands so you can get your reward. But we'd like to have him back in our show.
Can I roll insight on just, like, generally how he's been speaking about it?
Yeah, sure.
See if, like, yeah.
You get for the most part that he's being genuine, but, he's not the one in charge, and he's just one of those people who got sent to go look for it, so he might even be saying things just to be saying them.
Is there... You said there was a dwarf with them, right?
Yes.
I look at the dwarf, and in Dwarvish, I casually just say, dwarf to dwarf, you're gonna take care of this cat.
And he kind of replies back to you, I'm just out here trying to find the damn thing. Honestly, they do take care of the animals and everything, but it's really none of my concern. I just want to get back to my ale.
And I nod my head to the dwarf. Increase the reward to 50 gold and we'll give it to you right now.
I don't know if I have the... I would have to talk to the master, he's the one that posted the reward. He made the settlement.
30.
I don't have that money on me. Do you, Lynn? And she just kind of shakes her head at him. And the dwarf's like, not caring, he's just kind of gruff.
Looks like you don't want the cat very much, do you?
Look, it's not that we don't want it. I mean, we put in a request with the Adventure Guild. You know what? If they find it, fine. If you guys don't want to deal with us, that's fine. I will go and see if I can negotiate a better deal if you like. Other than that, I can't give you money that I don't have. He's as broke as a joke.
I turn back the bar, since he seemed the most interested in protecting the cat, which has resonated with me.
Bar.
Is it Bar? Was it Bar that was doing it?
I'm Gideon.
Or Gideon's.
Oh
Ian's
no,
the
who was the
barbarian.
person that was trying to deceive them?
That
It
was
Bob.
Oh,
Yeah, Gideon's
Oh.
taking care of the cat. Bar's been doing some of the talking.
Yeah, Bar's been like trying to defend the cat, like
Yeah.
deceiving them. But yeah. What do you think, Bar?
I think that the Lynx is worth 15 gold to them. So why don't we trade 15 gold for the Lynx?
I'd look at Bridget, like clearly like I'm hesitating. I'm not sure. And I kind of just
I-
like step
I can
aside
keep
and
Kitty.
let them handle it.
You should do what your heart tells you,
Oh,
Fernberg.
please don't let
You've
him
got
get
a-
attached.
You've got a special calling with this kind of thing, and I think this is your moment to make a decision about what you think is right.
I walk up to the human that's leading the pack,
He kind
and
of.
I don't make eye contact with him.
Uh-huh.
So like my eyes are looking at the ground. If I find out you're doing anything wrong to these animals, I'm gonna come to your circus, your little performance. And I'm gonna make you pay for it. Don't like humans. And I don't like when animals are hurt. I spit on the ground in front of him. Understood?
Make a intimidation check. He's fairly shaken from that. He's like, yeah, totally. Matter of fact, here, I have the 15 gold now, and I will note it on your contract that you've completed it, you know? I mean, I was sent to take care of that if I happen to find it. Lynn?
I'm sorry, Gideon. No, I let
No, take Kitty.
say goodbye to the
I
king.
will walk up to the circus people and give them 15 gold.
Wait, what? No, we give you 15 gold. You give us the links back. That's not how this works.
Here's the 15 gold that you would have given for the cat, and it's obviously worth 15, right?
To
So
have
just
back
forget
in the
about him.
possession. No, I can't forget about him. My boss needs him back. Look, you guys said you were going to give it over. I mean, which is it? You're double talking me here. I don't understand.
Okay.
And the female kind of turns to the guy.
One
It's like,
second.
oh. What do we wait on? By the way, how are we on breaks? Do we need to take a break? Everybody okay?
What do you usually do? How long do your sessions usually go?
Anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, but I don't want to go too long because I think he said he had an appointment to take care of, so we can definitely stop
At
when
at 1:30. So 1:30 is like 3.5 hours into the session.
Yeah, we can definitely clear that. I still have more material, which I'm surprised we're not getting to because all this here has been fluff compared to what I've been doing so far. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having fun. If anybody's watching,
That's-
that'd be cool.
That's often the way of D&D, though.
Mm-hmm. That's the way I love it. That's why I don't plan much. It's hard to keep track of which direction people are going to go, which is also good. So.
Sorry about that. One of my friends just rocked up.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Keep going.
Didn't want to have too much dead space there. So yeah, so basically the female human that was with the guy kind of turns to him and says, "Max, let's just go and talk to the master, and he'll call the guards and see if that'll fix it. I mean, if they got the links, we can't do nothing physically. We'll just let the guards handle it." And he kind of like, "I guess you're right. All right, if you guys don't want to turn them into us right now, we'll just have the guards take care of it. So we'll wish you a good day."
Just give them the cat.
Okay, here in the guards, I will take my gold back and give.
Well, that's very wise of you. Lynn, go ahead and take the cat, will you? And so the female kind of walks over to Giddy and says, "Here, Kitty, come on," and calls for the links over. The cat seems to not mind her as much. Like, he's not afraid of her, and seems like they might be a little bit bonded as well. So he quickly leaps off Gideon's shoulder and up into her arms, and she kind of holds him close, cuddles her to her chest and everything. Says, "I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry you had to go through all that." And the guy hands out a pouch with 15 gold, and it says, "Here, go ahead and pay you now. I'll mark your contract complete, and we'll forget all this ever happened."
Is anyone taking it? I thought Bar was going to take it.
Yeah, I'm waiting
I
for
think
some.
Justin has the contracts.
Yeah, I have the contract on me. So I'll take it and mark off our contracts. Just on our own.
As you pull out your contract and put the stone to it, and all the events are kind of made known to whatever magic might be at work, you notice that the contract has like a giant check mark next to the quest log, and it's cleared it for you, and you have been paid for it. So there you go. You have confirmed payment. The Lynx is now back in possession of the circus, and you guys are now left with whatever you want to do at this point. A sad Gideon watches as the Lynx wanders off with its new masters. The Lynx peers over the woman's shoulder and just kind of looks at Gideon as he is being escorted off.
How is Bar reacting to this? Like, just from his facial expression alone.
It wasn't the cat, but honestly, I'm just not thinking about it. So.
Okay.
You can ignore the percentile.
What, are you gonna rage?
I had a table written up where I was either going to follow them and figure out a way to get the Lynx cat back, or just, visibly upset, go charging after them and try to, smash and grab and run.
So what does Gideon do?
That we're in the clear.
We're in the clear.
Nothing happens. I look sad.
So yeah,
and...
he's.
All right. Well, I'm gonna split 2 gold to everyone, but I'll give the extra piece to who was it? Fernberg.
Just give my money to Bridget.
You give all your money to me?
Bridget's gonna walk away from this
that's me,
campaign
give it
with
to
the most
Bridget.
money because everybody's like, "Here, take it."
Well, Fernberg, I'm just holding on to this for you, right?
You're gonna need it more than I do. Now, pick up one of my money sacks on my side. I've got enough for now.
Well, I'm holding both of our money then. Both of our earnings. Alright.
Alright, so with that, you guys have a completed contract. You do have another contract you can go work on now if you like. About this time, it's about 3 in the afternoon. 4 maybe.
I look at Tazir, because he hasn't really said anything. Don't have a opinion. Oh,
I mean, they seemed like they would treat the cat okay, and it didn't hesitate to go with her, so I think he might be fine in this circus thing, and if that's the case, then I'm okay with how things worked out.
what about the rest of you?
I probably feel the same, though. I could definitely understand your side of things, Fernberg.
It's like my eyes kind of open up a little bit as I gauge each person's personality and sort of where they stand on a very small moral point. And I just walk over and kind of slouch over near Bridget, waiting for someone else to take the reins of what we do now as a group.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are just kind of sitting in front of this tannery, and the guy's halfway done with one of the panthers as far as skinning goes. You guys gonna buy anything, or you gonna keep loitering? I mean, you guys been here for a while dealing with those people, but I'd let you do your business, but why don't you go ahead and move along? I mean, seriously. Got work to do.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get moving.
I say we should head back to the guild. I say rest up for a bit. For
We have-
Oh, go ahead.
Well, we have that other job to deal with the face spider.
We do. And I guess if we rest, we can do it tomorrow morning. If you guys still want to do it.
Do
I'm
we have to do it in the morning though?
I'm perfectly fine with going on and trying to get it over with.
Okay, so who wants to go now or go tomorrow?
Alright, so votes on doing it now. Who wants to do it now? Just say aye.
Hi.
And those opposed?
Because Gideon is like clawed up.
I was
So
about to
like-
ask as a side note, am I still like bleeding profusely, or have I scabbed over yet?
You are
We can
still
take
hurt.
a short.
You're still hurt, yeah.
We can take a short rest.
Like
So-
the naked halfling
Yeah,
is
the
like
negative
cut in
halfling.
half
Yeah,
by
he's
panther
got
claws.
several red scars coming across him from all the claw marks from the other panthers. So he's got like deep gouges still
I'll
across
be
his
right
chest
back
and
again.
everything.
I'll let you guys have the decision.
Yeah, so what I would suggest, just to kind of give you guys a little bit direction, if you want to go ahead and take like a short rest back at the guild hall, that would probably be ideal. And after that, you guys can either shop for some supplies and maybe go after this. You do have a drow in your party, and you kind of get the sense that daylight's not his thing.
Yeah, anytime when sunlight, you see him like in a constant squint.
Yeah, so
Did
he's
we ever
up
get a
for it.
location on the spider?
You do know there's like a hunting ground that is like in the northern region of the city, like not in the city, but north of the city some ways, maybe about 5 miles north. There's like a hunting ground where hunters go to gather.
Yeah, while everyone's taking their short rest, I'm going to be going around trying to gather information about it.
Okay, so anybody who needs to, you can use your hit point dice to regain your HP. Well, actually, you only get one, don't you? If you're gonna,
Yep.
if you're gonna heal up, if you want to cast a cure wounds, or if you have any potions. I don't even know if anybody has anything like that yet, do they?
Nope.
No.
Boy, those restrictions to level 1. Let me tell you. All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and use that because if I were to rate my HP on a scale from dead to 15, I'm at a 2.
Well, there you go. Now you're alive. Rolled max on that. Good job. Or is it +3?
I rolled a 9
Yeah.
on a D12.
Yeah. So you got most of your health back. You're back to full. Cool. All right.
I'm
so,
1 point short actually, but yeah.
The first quest being completed was actually a plot hook to see if we get to level 2. I think for the sake of the next adventure you guys are going to probably partake on, I will go ahead and let you level up. So we're going to roll hit point dice,
Hey,
and I will allow you to progress to level 2, get you a little bit higher up, more prepared, and get you more
you
ready.
said if we roll below minimum, we can take the minimum, right?
If you roll a 1, you'll be able to re-roll your HP again. Okay, you have a choice. You can take the straight average, whatever's average for your class that's stated in the book, or you do the roll. If you roll a 1, I will let you re-roll the 1. If it rolls 1 again, sorry,
Okay.
that's it. Just the same rules. So if you're gonna roll
So
hit
knowing
points,
that, I'm gonna let you know for the future, I'm never gonna roll, ever.
alright, so go ahead and take your average and add it to your max HP.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like statistically dumb to roll.
Nah, we have a lot of people who like to gamble.
I remember the last time you questioned me on that, Ash? And you learned the hard way.
He just rolled 9, so.
But that's lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I roll every time.
Yeah. Anybody else want to roll?
What the hell?
We're
Rip.
gonna.
That hurt. A little bit.
That's just under.
Yeah, and I get
that's
to use
good,
the
Reggie.
arcane tradition.
Oh, that's a 4 on a D12. Like,
Yeah, that is. Rip. Alright, man. Sorry about that.
Wait, I get a sneak attack now, don't I?
You had sneak attack.
No, I don't think you
You
get
have
into like
cunning
level
action.
2.
You have cunning action now, where you can do
You
bonus
start off with
action,
sneak
hide,
attack.
or yeah, you start with sneak attack. You get cunning action at level 2. Cutting actions where you can do hide and disengage and dash if you need to. So yeah, any questions on leveling up?
Sorry, back. Did I hear leveling up?
Yes, you guys got a short rest. You completed your first quest, and I was going to go ahead and let you get to level 2.
Oh, so cool. So cool.
That was some really good interaction with you guys as far as like going back and forth with the links. I had fun with that, and I hope you did too. Yeah, you get sneak attack right off the bat there, and then you get cunning action at 2nd level. If you want to roll your HP, or if you want to take the straight average, it's up to you.
I'm taking this 5 plus my con.
Okay. Anybody else need to update their character sheet, or is everybody done now?
It'll probably be best for me to leave for the session now, because my appointment will be soon. And if we're going to attack a phase spider, I don't want to leave halfway through, so...
Let me just check what time it is. We might just call it here and start that up next week. That way we'll have something fresh to get into. How's that sound?
I'm okay with that. Like, I'm really enjoying myself, so...
Well, actually, yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours here. Yeah.
Your call, DM.
Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun, because that's my #1 priority. Anybody want to stop? Everybody okay with stopping here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine.
We can cater to scheduling.
Absolutely. So this is a short session 1. Anybody who's watching, appreciate the watches, the views. Follow if you like. This campaign will take place every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We will have another campaign on Sunday at 12 p.m. So feel free to join us then as well. It's been fun playing with you guys. I had a lot of fun. I hope you are too.
Thanks very much, DM.
You're all
Man, it was great.
All right.
Agreed.
With that, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Everybody have a good night.